What is happening, ladies and gents? Slamit here, playing some more Tyranny, and things have changed a little bit. I decided to redo this guy just a bit. He didn't go two-handed weapons. Instead, I went with a little control vigor, which basically turns him into a red pally from WoW. He buffs himself with might, and then uses a two-handed weapon. So I've gotten a little bit into spells. You can take their base type, so like here's, an illusion-based magic. You can add in different, which I only have so many, because I've only found so many so far, but like putting this one makes it to where once I cast it on a person, they're really hard to hit for a while. They get a bunch of deflection bonuses. If I put on a different thing, it turns into a new move where they think that the ground underneath them is false, and they fall prone. It's pretty good. This one is stun and a daze. It already does, like a cone, but spells that don't, you can make. I mean, it makes it a little bit bigger cone by 15%, but you can take spells that aren't AoE and turn them into AoE by adding stuff, but it increases the lore requirement to cast it. Range, different kinds of stuff. So you can mix and match all kinds of different spells. Actually, yeah. So this guy buffs himself with might and health. I just put this on, but I don't think I can actually really do much with it because I don't have any illusion-based stuff. This guy's got a couple of heals. He's got this false pit. Makes himself harder to hit, and then he's got a cone of give everybody increased damage, which I try to cast before battle happens, but sometimes it doesn't work. Let's see. I went with second breath instead of this thing, just because I want to be able to choose more specifically who gets what. This guy's only got one thing so far. He can attack another enemy. She's our archer lady, and then he is what? Still got cleave. He's got armor pen when he uses thrust. He's got cooldown to his swing so that he can attack faster with his giant slow two-handed weapon. And I think that's about it. I did read a little bit. Finally read a little bit of my skills and different stuff and found out that I don't have to have everything on one character. So like he doesn't have to have stealth and lore and everything for me to, unlock all the chests and do all that business. So she opens up our chests, like treasure chest things in the world. I can do the lore. This guy can do the lore too. In dialogue, I'm the only one who can do, the athletic lore subterfuge checks. But and yeah, that's basically all that changed. I also in this battle with this lady, instead of letting her go, I fought her to see if I was going to get more XP, and I think I got more XP. But yeah, I've also started going more. Try to be friends with everybody, or friends with my people. Like no matter what the thing is, I try to keep them happy. And
I got it.
I guess the disfavored as well. I found out by looking at them a little bit more that once they where is it? Once they reach a certain rep level, here we go. For example, once their loyalty hits a certain place, they get moves that are only once per rest. So you gotta be super careful when that happens. Or when you use those, let's say. She's got a single target, just murk somebody with arrows. I've been using it on like a caster in the back. And then he's got like AoE javelins. It's also very positioning based. So sometimes I gotta run into weird places to do it. And this is from the disfavored. Everybody gets a little bit of resolve, which is fine. Fine for me. And we're doing the the one with ore. Here we go. Find the iron located within the village. So this guy, he doesn't want to let me in his house. I have multiple ways of getting in his house. No big deal. I've been trying to do everything specifically on, you know, this lady, so that she gets more and more subterfuge. So I'm guessing the more you use it, you know. Let's see. There's a list of old, crumpled paper. Very simple items of crafting and repair. Oh, crossed out with food and remains. That's cool. Where's me ore? There's me ore. Take it. This old guy's like, hey. He barges in the door behind you. You mother whoremonger. He attempts to usher you away. At the point of a walking says, get out. I found forge-bound iron in one of these barrels. You have a great deal to explain, old man. The old man points his walking stick in your face. It's always the young pushing the old. I had no choice in the matter. A strange man appeared near a fortnight ago, claimed to be supporters of the Fatebinder. What time have seen him before? Stamps his foot in a fit. I had no choice. Those so-called freedom fighters threatened my life if I didn't comply. I could just outright kill him. Villagers forcing you to help the guard. That sounds suspicious. Then Matani showed up. For the ore? The iron? Should I get info or just murk? Let's go with that. Oh, you don't care. Oh. Either way, you knew. The disfavored will make you pay the price. No, please. It'll execute me for sure. You should have thought of that before becoming complacent. The old man clutches his head and weeps softly. At least nobody, the old man continues to weep. At least none of my guys killed him. Or lost favor. Sometimes everything I choose, man, they just... Oh, we don't like it. We want to be best friends. And the way you didn't kill that guy, we can't be friends anymore. Just like real life, you know? You didn't kill that guy. I'm out. That's the only way we're friends. I do have a time limit still on like everything that I'm doing. I also kind of need to rest. My tanky guy, he's down quite a bit. Super wounded, needs to rest. But I don't want to rest. I want to just keep going. This is where we are. We can go up here. This is a quest that I didn't find down here in the Scarlet Horse camp the first time around. 5 hours, 9 hours, 11 hours. I still got like 7 days. So let's go up to this remote settlement. Even though this is a quest for the guys that I'm kind of going against, it's still a quest. Maybe there's XP. Why did you get one-handed weapon use while we was walking to an area, brah? That make a lot of sense. What? How come my map went away? Weird. Sweet gloves, light armor. How's that look for you? Garbage. Well, taking it all anyways. Sell it someday. I don't even know what we're doing here. Doing something. The old doing something reason. What? Why are you running up there? Wait, what? How? Cutscene. Ish. As you step into the center of the village, you feel as if you're being watched from all angles. Just a patter of feet echo off the walls in a small, seemingly deserted village. Balls. I always try to talk first. Only died. No desire to fight, merely to talk. The wooden beams of the rooftop to the north creak under someone's weight. A tree rustles behind you. I've come to offer you redemption. Scarlet Chorus, and doing my best to try to save you all. Feel free to help me with this endeavor. Voice bells from the rooftop with a cackle. Go home to your overlord. Oh, we're gonna get wrecked now. Sorry, friend. Shouldn't be leaving here in one piece. I'll send you back. Your head back north. Yeah, right. Something tells me that's not going to happen. Also, I didn't get to buff myself, so my life. Well, he's using control life. Why are you using control life? Do I even know what control life is? I really don't. Oh, he got +1 to control life. That's the other thing is all my guys move. I need to figure out how to like keep them in place. I think it's like shift or something, but oh yeah, I also worked on their behavior. So he's party support, he's a tank, archer, and I'm just aggressive. I'm supposed to cast renewal at the start of combat, which is renewal. He never does, ever, by the way. He just straight up never does. I'm gonna buff myself. Everybody's gonna run out of range. Arctic ground. Alright, so we need to mess with this guy. I'm gonna make him think that there's a false pit underneath him. She's going to shoot his face. I'm going to cast that. I'm just gonna have this guy run over here. Oh, 31%. Whatever. Oh my god. We all slipped. That is rough. We need to taunt maybe those two guys, please. Thanks. She the only one who stayed up? Gross. I'm just gonna go shank him.
You got it.
Maybe. Did you actually do what I asked you with the ground of secrets? No? That's cool. Alright, do it to that guy then. We'll just kill this guy. What? You didn't buff yourself either because you fell down? What a boob.
Are you afraid of death, worm?
And that guy didn't fall down. Which is, you know, that's pretty good. How about that on the tank? Make him harder to hit, but... Also, he didn't cast Resolve, which, you know, granted, I did tell him to do some other things. Oh, I tried to cast himself. Didn't work. Fell down. Really? Arctic ground? Really? No, I got taken out of this fight immediately. I need to get her away so that she can shoot. There's that. Now he needs to heal because he's a scumbag. You just keep shooting this guy. Someday I'll get up and do some stuff. I'd like to get over there and hit him. Get off this Arctic ground.
What?
Really? We can get over there, you scumbag. I didn't do as much. Frozen? Just let it go, girl. Why is she taking so much damage, though? For real. Oh, nice. He leveled up and it cured all of his stuff. I need you to get off of that guy, please. Get that guy on. Little cleave. Did you not do what I asked? Pretty sure that's what I asked. Pretty sure.
You got it.
Oh, it's a co-op move.
Not so fast.
That's why. That's why. Yeah, that's why. I always forget that it's a co-op move. I swear I told you to burn that person too. There it was. Switching to that guy. I'm just gonna put it on myself. Because everybody else is failing. I'll just resurrect her if she dies. I also found out that only the people who are alive get XP when things die. We're right next to this guy. We might as well try to trip him. Yeah, use that heal. Nice. So let you guys do your business, and I'll go after him. Sounds pretty good. I'm still buffed. No point in trying to do that. Alright.
I got it.
Did you even hit that guy? I don't think you did.
I'll omit that from the record.
You missed? What a noob. Flicking the bronze tip of her penis. Scarlet Fury strolls into view with a smug smile, flanked by her entourage of soldiers. Not bad. I'd have piled up the same numbers of corpses and half the sword strokes, but, you know, where are my manners? Not one to criticize help so generously given. Deepest and sincerest gratitude for gutting these piss ants. Yeah, slaughter was not my intention. We already got what we needed. The willing ones. We were hoping a different face might convince the remainder to join us, but alas, well, can't win them all. You put me in harm's way under false pretenses? I could have had your head for this. Stow your bluster and take it up with Tripnettle. I'm quite certain that's who talked you into this. All right. That was the lady who did it. All right, who's got loot? Anybody got loot? You got loot. Gimme. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Heavy boots. Pretty much the same. Broken armor. Whoops, didn't mean to put it on myself. Oh well. I gotta get all the goodies. Sweet fruit. Also, he got a level, which is nice. Whoops, I'm putting everything on the wrong guy. It's all supposed to go in the party stash. It's the best kind of mustache. Let's see, any super secrets?
Can't do that.
Sometimes we find little purple stashes. Doesn't look like it. Alright, well, I guess we'll go back. It's to this place? Alright. I think resting takes half a day? 8 hours? It's a lot. But I think we'll be fine. We got 7 days. I can also sell some garbage. What does he want? Fight defensively, gain bonus to armor. Start a combat. He'll get a movement speed. After using taunt, he'll attack twice with his normal strikes for a short time. That could be 20 seconds of striking twice. Or +2 armor. He is our tank. feel like we'll get it eventually anyways, maybe? Probably not for a while, though. Because the next level is probably going into this tree. More tank or more spank? I mean, he doesn't die that quick. Let's go with that. Maybe he doesn't die that quick because he's got bonus to armor. Whoops. His dodge is freaking high as balls. It makes it go up even more. But also more health. It's pretty good. He also has, like, suck chance to hit, though. Like, everything that I make him go do, it's just garbage. So I've been kind of upping his accuracy so that he could hit, but... it's real bad. Should give him a little bit more accuracy. Only 1 point. No, it's so bad. Alright, we'll go to 12 and we'll just leave it there for a while. I feel like he's just so bad at actually hitting. I had one time where he was the only person left alive. And he couldn't kill the thing. Right matters, I forgot to cast my incantation of crying like a coddling North girl or a few dead soldiers. What? Lord Binder, we've been waiting for you. One of the North's dogs went wild. At least he's done the right thing and sent himself here for a proper trial. Like to yank his teeth out and yank on his wiener. What? I'd like you to be with your blessing. I should use your judgment in the matter. It seems to meet again, Binder. And he bows, kind of. Favorite have accused me of multiple murders. I'm not guilty of these charges, and I have nothing to hide. The truth can only exonerate me, so I'll happily submit to your judgment. Oh, murder. This is a serious charge. Tell me everything. 3 weeks ago, we were on the eastern end of the valley. We were on assignment to keep the guard runners from leaving, reinforcements coming in, but Equip and some Scarlet Furies came with us. Well, our trail put us on 2 Vundran Guard patrols. Thinking they have us outnumbered, they draw bronze. Close ranks, fight together. It's rather rousing melee, and the Oathbreaker give as good as they get, but among the dead, a dozen conscript and 2 disfavored. You dance around the important details, Chanter. Right as the enemy spots us, you started working your mystic symbols. I saw panic in their eyes when we first stumbled onto each other at the clearing. But once the magic started flying, the only thing in their eyes was bloodlust. Oh, what sort of magic did you use? I don't talk to craft outside of the guild, okay? I get to defend myself with silence. I invoked a spell of frenzy and directed the chant at the enemy. They could move faster than our party, and letting them escape would undermine the mission. So I fueled them with rage to get them to stand and fight. There! He just came out and admitted it. The Oathbreaker usually can't fight their way out of a burlap sack. But he grants them the gift of a stink badger's courage. And it's pure and simple. Fears were dumbfounded and folded. That's when Devona and Sevius the Swift dove into the fray. Caught a javelin in the eye, stupidly bad luck. Asked for Sevius after the battle he had run through 19 times, and nobody could save him. Severus has his facts and orders. I would concur with his assessment. Blood Chanter, do you have anything to say in your defense? What more do I need to say? I've done nothing wrong. Are you daft, or was your mother too busy mounting the tears to teach you the right way? The right from wrong. You were not enlightened, so I cannot forgive your ignorance. You were illuminated in the ways of Arcane. You know that Kyros the Overlord does not hold the magic culpable for that which cannot be controlled. What sort of coarse delusion is this? What lore? But Equip is citing Magician's Folly. If in battle, for Kyros' glory, a mage inadvertently harms someone protected by Kyros' peace, the mage is not legally at fault. In your face! Fatebinder actually knows his law. He wouldn't have known this if he was double, two-handed weapon, dumb guy, soldier. As I said, I have no doubts that I'm in the right. You must understand. heart is heavy with regards to this tragedy, but my conscience is clear. What? That's insane! This wasn't a gout of fire that went awry. He uses magic to enrage the enemy into feats of strength. How is it not a crime? It's been a decade mastering the crafts of magic. Perhaps you'll understand why this law must exist. Oh, and why is that? So you illuminated folk can lord your knowledge over the rest of us, and excuse each other from reckless misuse? You're out toying with things only Kyros understands. Nothing good can come of mages. You're right, but if this law didn't exist, I could argue that Graven Ash hasn't been protected the Scarlet Chorus from harm the way he is the disfavored, and I could demand Tunon punish such misuse of magic. But the law does exist, so I do not. Alright, I'm ready to pass judgment. The case is simple, is it not? You think he's guilty? I guess we go with the one that we've been working up to. Law shields better equipped from negligence in battle. Matter just tragic, but not criminal. Balls. Suck it, nerd. Oh, I gained wrath with the people I've been building up. Oh well. Bloodchanter grins smug, tips his head to you in favor. Before flicking this favorite soldier an obscene gesture. What? How rude? How freaking rude. Where's the stupid bitch that I gotta turn this into? I don't even remember. His favorite camp. Oh, that was all the way back. God damn it. God damn it. Death knell. Wasn't that freaking... Yeah. Weird. I clicked on her before and didn't do anything. Punch her in the face. One quick, swift stride. You land a punch squarely in her stomach. She lets out a cough, poor gaining her composure. You guys got some explaining to do. I don't appreciate being used. Party has received cleansing charm and a twisted iron sword. Oh, come now. I knew a fighter like you would hold your own against those oathbreakers. I knew the moment I laid eyes on you. Clearly, I've ruffled a few feathers here. Take this sign as sign of no harm done? What? Words.
Yes.
Exactly. They're hard sometimes. Yes. Alright. You can put everything in the box of party stash, okay? Ooh. Ooh, what are those goodies? Two-handed. Nice. Wait. Two-handed. A tiny amount of deeps. I mean... Yeah. Alright. One-handed, that would be you. It's not... it's not as good armor pen, though. I do like armor pen. I like it a lot. The Falcata. I could put it for her stabby weps, right? I switch to this. Lame and lame. Cool. Glad that none of my stuff is better for you. Awesome. Alright, and the piece of armor was... shoes? Right. A lot of weird stuff. More accuracy. Exactly the same. Balancing act. Scholar's boots. Alright, so we're just gonna sell it all. And the charm is purifying. Immunity to poison. Huh. Well. Might as well give it to you. So you're not getting poisoned, I guess. He's got his sign of life, sigil of life. which gives him plus 10 to the heal stuff, so I'm not going to swap that out. Thing is good, and I don't want to sell it, but at the same time, I want to sell it. What? What are you doing out here? Young woman stands flanked by a pair of soldiers in ornate headdress, crusting her brow, lends her otherwise small figure an intimidating aspect. From gear to gown, everything about her starkly contrasts the wretched state of the camp. She looks both at ease and uncomfortable, imposed in her element, completely unsure. She turns to you.
Greetings, worm.
Aww. The voice takes you off your guard. It is bare of any inflection, and yet full of beautiful music. No matter, you would guess she is actively suppressing or modulating her vocal tone. Vocal tone. You look familiar. Have we met?
You don't know me, little worm? I am Siren, and my degenerate allies have the pleasure of calling me the Archon of Song.
That doesn't sound like a good title.
And you are Tunon's Fatebinder. What brings you here to the middle of the battlefield? Did Kyros send you to shame Ash and Nerat into action?
Maybe. Oh. So then you summon... I like how there's not dialogue for all of it.
But Nerat...
Like that sentence?
He's
Nah.
just a cat playing with a realm-sized mouse, isn't he?
What are you suggesting about Nerat? What? Oh, never mind. There isn't anything interesting happening in camp. The solitude is making me paranoid.
I can't be expected to keep track of all his comings and goings, his plans and secret meetings, his betrayals. Anyway, we have a more important matter to deal with. There is something you can do to assist me.
From the corner of your eye, you see Verse cup her hands to her ears, turning her head away from Siren. Siren's mouth opens in a perfect O shape, and the sound that pours out is captivating, entrancing. It dampens the ambient bustle of the camp until it seems that nothing exists but her voice.
Remove my helmet.
What are you trying to do to me?
Really? That's it? How disappointing. It was worth a try, I suppose, though it appears to have been a colossal waste of effort. I hoped you would assist me in a delicate matter, but it appears you're more nuisance than help. I have no further use for you. Perhaps later. You're dismissed, Fatebinder.
You'll answer some questions for me first.
I said dismissed until I have further need of you. Your presence displeases me.
Oh.
For the love of Kyros! That was the Archon of Song in the flesh!
I'll gain some loyalty, Lantry. Keep walking. Best not to offend her.
Quite right. Now's not the time to trouble her with 1,000 questions. Another time, perhaps.
I have no idea what that was about. Seems like a bitch. Same stuff. Apparently not. I'm just gonna spam his dialogue because I don't give an F. Unless he had a quest from me. Sometimes these lead to checks that give me bonuses. Oh man, everything? Fear? Wrath? This is the only one that doesn't affect Barkin. Which, you know, rude. Alright, well, that just did nothing but give us some wrath, which is lame. Just gonna vendor some garbage. I think these guys have infinite money. I'm not sure. Just gonna get rid of... I might keep the greens just because. What? Is he out of cash? Does he have no cash? It was interesting. Why wouldn't it let me put stuff down there? Bunch of helmets. Some of their personal gear has some good stats, but meh. I want money. Give me the money. Where's our sellable garbage? Can I keep putting stuff in? Nice. Can I also just right-click to put it in? No. Oh man, we're making sweet bank. And do you have anything good? Nope. That's stuff that I sold him last time. Alright. Give me $30. Thanks. Thanks, buddy. These guys are just trainers. Yep. Alright, don't care. So I gotta go back to... Well, I'll go back to, further camp. Yeah. 2 hours? Alright. This is just turning the iron to that guy. And then I want to check the other guys, see if they got any more quests. Kind of wish the quests showed up on the map a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Just a little bit. Just a bit. Come on now. Got anything from me? Nope. Alright, ore man. Here it is. Nice. 1,000 rings. You look on fire. Why don't you swinging that hammer into the enemy's face? Alright. Heavy. Wow, that's actually pretty gross. 2 heavies. What? I mean, I kind of don't want to buy anything and just wait for drops. If they had a sick bow, though, that'd be awesome. And he can't put on gear because he's a stupid man. Alright, nothing else for me? Talk to the guy here. Yep. Alright. Off to the front. They don't look like they're that damaged either. Barely. And no need to camp. Just keep moving on through the night. Which one do we want to go to? World map, what? I don't want to look at that. It's too much stuff. Alright, guess we're going here. This is like main story, I think. Attacked along the way. 3, 2, 1, attacked. Bridge attack? Damn it. I don't know if there are random fights. Probably not. Probably same thing every time. What-o? I'll take it. What? Why did he get... Did he open... What? Who? No, well. Fake Limp. It's a good name. Reinforcements finally come this way. We need to... Made it through the gesture. A look of confusion dawns across his painted face. Just reverse? What did I do to deserve such a helping hand? And I would really like a helping hand, if you know what I'm saying. Chuckle escapes the man before he shudders. Placing his hand over his mouth. At once alert. The need to remain quiet. His voice drops to a harsh whisper. The fifth eye. With a sense of humor sending you. Verse returns the cold glare and says nothing. You two know each other? This one used to run with my pack until he left for Death Knell's gang. Oh, swine. Didn't even have the guts to fight me for the right to leave. He just packed up and left his coward's tail between his fat legs. And a wise move at that. How many have lost under your command? How many have you lost under your command so far? I misspoke. I'm sure you got most of them killed. Can't rule out death by their own incompetence. Seems Death Knell didn't take my advice and have you gelded to curb your outbursts. I'm gonna athletics. Grab fake limp by the neck. Apologize now. With a swift, confident stride, you advance on fake limp and grasp his neck before he can step away. His stance wobbles as you clench down on his throat, and he presses his arm against you, desperate to push you away. Then you kiss him. At last, he tears himself. He starts crying, and the wetness makes my hand slip. Grasping for air and clutching his throat. I'm sorry, Mistress Verse. I did not mean any disrespect. Of course you did. I couldn't care less. Just know this. You're not good enough to do it to my face. Clean yourself up. Apologies. I've been in the field for weeks, answering to no one. I'd forgotten my place. The camp is just yonder. Kept an eye on them, and the last couple of days, some of them left a few hours ago looking for food, maybe on a patrol. I haven't returned yet. Might be wise to strike now while they're divided. What's your plan now? I lost 2 of my gangs in the mountains. They've been on half rations for days, so we get a much larger contingent. We're not likely to win any fight we start. Now that you're here, I figure my gang will hold back, keep an eye out for trouble. Maybe swoop in, things get messy. I can handle this. No need to push your warriors to the limit. Kyros would applaud your whatever. My gang will lurk. Thanks. Thanks for lurking. I was like, F6 is quick save? I don't know. I hope it quick saved. Maybe it didn't.
On it.
We'll just start by doing a little perim check. No big deal. Maybe find some traps. Maybe find a wall. You a bad guy? You a good guy? You piece of garbage? Oh, this is like maybe some loot down here.
Interesting.
Oh, yeah. Wait. Alright, what is this? What is this? Oh, it's one-handed. The accuracy, though. A little less damage for some more accuracy? Yeah. Yeah, I would do that. What? Freaking scumlord. I don't know if it was locked. It's got a staff in it. Staff of the staffies. God damn it. Where are you? Give me this. A little bit of pen, you know what I'm saying? Frost staff, storm heart. Yeah, I don't care. I really need to put more potions and stuff on their bars. Right, the camp supplies. Probably after these fights all day.
Time to lighten my step.
I got an idea. Where are you, Lantry? Just give you an old surge of glory. And you buff yourself before the battle.
Moving cautiously. Will do.
We'll just get a little right here. Let's see. She will open with a little salvo of that guy. I will hit this guy in the butthole. Why don't you false pit this guy?
Spotted something.
Yeah. Nice! Ew! Alright, he's on the ground. You should probably shank him in the dick. Yeah, give him the old D-shank. Also, could you give us a little bit of this? Thanks. Thank Lantry, you're the best.
Can't do that.
Excuse me?
Sorry.
You should probably, like, just get away so that you can archery a bit. Nice. Little combo action. Take this guy to the ground.
Action, kids. You might learn something.
Trip him. Trip him. Nice.
Ready for
Bash.
another?
And then just kill him. No. Ah, he did wound her. Damn it. Piece of trash. Freaking hate you. That was close. So it's like party-wide, whatever happens. All right. Was like looping around. In case there's some treasures. Treasures. We're gonna do the same thing here, okay? Going to Surge of Glory all over these guys. Ugh. Buff myself. Nice. And then get a little, get a little sneak action.
Do you have eyes on?
Do you have eyes on? He's got to be the caster, right? Two-handed dude. I don't know what you are, actually. Balls. Well. Just shoot. Shoot him with fire, I guess. Shoot a little taunt on him all. Then I'll run and hit him as well. No, it was this guy.
You got it.
No. They're all trapped. There goes our buff, so well. Hi there. Hi there, friends. Alright, we gotta do it now. Do it now! For the love of God, do it now!
On it. I am a shield.
Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Javelins. Damn it. So many dudes. Alright, false pit, that guy. You didn't taunt 'cause you're a bitch of a man.
We can do this!
We're gonna do it. Come on, man. No, it missed. And we missed. Everybody missed. Shit balls. Alright, get away. No, get away, please. And, taunt this guy, please. Give us all some armor.
On my command.
Did you freaking cast it? You did, okay. Wasn't sure about that. Almost get all three. Wait, I thought we were doing that, did we? I don't know.
I got it.
We super didn't taunt.
We can do this.
Okay, you gotta give her the cloak. There we go. There, we got the taunt off. Finally. Nice little cleave, maybe?
I will aid you.
You know, I might as well use the heal. Unless I was cleaving. Forgot I was cleaving. My B. There we go. Now I'll heal myself. Fire damage. poisoned arrow. Damn it. He's healing. That's fine. Did I not use it? I did. How much is this? Is it once per encounter? Do it.
Will do.
I didn't even use it because I'm bad.
For the queen!
Alright, you got healed. That's fine. Just buffing me? Hey, a weed, just my person. Come on now, Lantry. Everybody got wounded. At least nobody got dead.
Will do.
It's a small victory.
Interesting.
Hello. Nice.
I got it.
Just gonna keep doing the perim. Little perim check, no big deal. Alright. Gonna be another trap. I guarantee it. Maybe even some sneaky people. It's gonna be dialogue. Might lead to combat, though. Alright, let's go in.
On it.
Hello, sir.
What? Overlord's peons have arrived. Blades up. If you value your life, drop everything and flee. Or send fight. I'm happy to have option 2. It seems unsported to me. What? It just seems unsporting for me to suggest it. Ah, I left my nicest blue flag back at the camp. I like to talk all the same, though. You want to talk? Well, fine. Speak your mind. Try anything funny and I'll run my fall clear. I don't, just words. Lore, come. We have your brother Tyrell and his band. Well, most of his band. But through the edgering. You guys want to get edged? Oh, Tyrell's alive. Is he well? Well enough. Do you have proof that he's alive? He's wounded to recover. I didn't take his ear or his finger. Apologies. Or I asked if he had a message to send his brother. And he swore at me and called me Kyros Coxswain. I mean, that's probably something he would say, right? But we don't know. Maybe his brother, like, never swears. I'll do the finger one. Oh, if my life can purchase that of my crew, my brother, and his warriors. I'll do it. If you allow my soldiers to leave, I will concede and agree to be your prisoner. On second thought, it'd be easier just to dispense all of you. Now! You only got 3 dudes? I feel like that's kind of a mistake on your part. Just a little bit, no? 64%, that's not going to land, but we're going to do it anyways. Actually, is he coming in? 24? Let's try it.
Ready?
Oh, I got knocked down anyways. We do not need to do the other, but I think we are. Boop. Twin strike. I gotta light him on fire or something. Just get that guy going. Then I'll have to taunt as well.
Good work.
Yeah, I gotta taunt that guy. Oh! Oh! Oh, holy shit. Alright. Well. Get myself some glancing shadows. Not going to help. Gotta taunt this dude, or just kill him, probably. So if I get there, I might be able to, like, swing at him.
I'll take care of it.
Sorry. Can't.
Alright, there's their leader down. That guy's probably next. You doing alright there, buddy? You need a healing wisp yourself? Go for it. Melee range, just poke him. Just give him a little taste of the good stuff. Really? Nobody? Really? And you went after somebody else after I told you something else? That's not very nice. I told you to do that. That was a good level up.
Can't teach an old dog new tricks.
You need Lantry? Just this guy, please. So you stop getting stabbed? Really? Why is my guy not going after this guy? I've said to do it twice. Am I just getting, like, stunned as shit?
Ready?
Get back here!
I don't like that at all. I must be getting taunted. Seriously, you need to use that Sunder move for the love of God.
I'll take care of it.
Inspector Blur, keep me alive, please. God, he heals himself so much. And I still didn't use this move.
I'll take care of it.
Spear guy or archer guy? Heal myself. Starters. $45%? What kind of garbage is that?
At once.
Alright, go after him. In fact, give yourself might. You don't still have might, do you? No. Jeez.
Sorry, can't do that.
Immune to poison! Remember when I put that trinket on him? What a thing. He's gonna die, though. No. Can he just, like, heal himself? I don't even know. Yeah, I think so. They gotta be dead. Also, keep attacking that guy. What the hell?
Come and face my iron!
Yep. Don't kill Larkin. Good. Lantry, Larkin, whatever. It's the same thing. Sunder this guy? For all that is holy?
I'll tear your skeleton out by your ass.
I'm sorry? You're gonna tear my skeleton out by my ass? Yeah, about that. That's gross. Ooh. And the same old helm that they all have. Because of course.
Can't do that.
What we got up here? Woo! Woo! I like new pages. Fuses frost and fire together.
You learn
Nice.
something every day.
Yeah, we do. Insects float around a bunch of garbage. Oh, hello? Parrying? And a shield.
Can't do that.
Got a camp, but I don't need the camp. Plus 10 to parrying. Parrying does... Instant melee attacks and spells, higher ranks. I kind of think Larkin needs the ability to freaking get rid of some damage, because as you can see, he's basically our tank. He just tanks all day, every day. Parry versus dodge. But it's got survivor. Minus 50% all damage taken while health below Oh. What if? What penalty do we incur for doing something like that? Because I mean, he gets low health all the time. I don't even know. I don't even know if the shield does any good. Probably weighs him down and he can't cast anything or something. I honestly don't know. And I have this extra camp thing here, but I don't need to camp. Only one guy's injured because we leveled up. Oh, right, we leveled up. Well. More healing. More... It's like he tanks so much. I think I'm just going to give him a second set of armor shield because... He freaking takes so much damage. And then we got two-handed mastery. Crit hit damage. A stun. Going to attack you from stealth. I guess we're going with that. Sure. Unless I want to do something with one of these. Marks them, they take more damage when I use the sunder, or when I use thrust. Everybody gets bonus accuracy on that target. Pretty cool. I think eventually I'll get that. Also kind of want the, is it an archery? Agility? No, the one that cleanses roots. There we go. Look like use it and have speed and immunity to getting rooted. Not that I've been rooted, but I'm guessing later in the game totally will. I've been pumping this because it's two-handed weapons and lore. But I feel like I'm not ridiculously squishy, but kind of squishy. This is just damage and control. Spell strength. That doesn't even up either of lore or two-handed because it's not enough yet. Probably like another point would up it. Alright, let's go strength. And Larkin. Lantry. Why do I keep calling him Larkin? This is health and control life, which freaking he's tanking, so it kind of makes sense. And this is the spell strength. I don't know. That gives him a little bit more lore. He almost to 60 with that. Got 78 parry. Nice. More health and more healing, though. Man, I don't know. I don't know how to min-max dudes yet. Spell strength. Alright, we'll go spell strength. Eventually those heals will start just pounding. And what do we get? We got something. So what can we do with, like, heal? Oh, I can't even use. Dang. Nothing uses it. Someday we'll figure things out. Excuse me? Apparently we're gonna get into combat again. Whoops. Well, farts. Are they all archers? What the hell is going on? Except for that guy? Alright, buff myself. Entry, if you could give us a little... God, why are you in front?
Look at that. Future corpse.
Alright, I caught both of them. Where the shit? I don't know what they're doing down there. Bunch of crack hose. Alright, fine. We'll try to knock this guy down. Ew, that's terrible percentage.
Take me if you can.
He's just getting pounded. Hot pounding damage. Spectral blur him. Maybe he'll take some hits.
Everything hurts.
Pound that guy, please. Give this guy a little shank.
Will do.
Cast it on him quick. Did you cast it? Heal him, please. Okay. Oh, who's our first? That guy. He got smashed somehow. Get in close and cleave. Get a little armor bonus. I should get into range. Nope, too fast. Sorry, I forgot to heal you. Forgot I was playing a video game.
Consider it.
Oh, everything hurts.
So bad. Lantry really does everything, doesn't he?
As you command.
Makes me regret not being a full-blown mage. Alright, we'll just keep pounding on this guy. Yep, he's been pounded on. Yep, that guy. What do you got? Just throw your quill at him? Good.
Count it.
Burn, baby, burn. God, when taunt works out, it's great. Nice little thrust. Let's do it. Did you not do it? No, you did it. Just wasn't very effective. Or you missed. You probably missed. Freaking Jesus, dude. You should take some hits. Alright. That was good. Two-handed. Any good? Better than what I got. Alright, put it on. I like it. Lost some armor pen, but pure damage. Now do I want to camp? No. Just gonna leave that there. That seems lame.
Alright, you killed him. Are you deaf? Fifth Eye said we can kill any except Florian. Oh, damn it.
No. I tried my best. He didn't seem to like the chorus much.
Then you should have argued harder, or knocked him over the head and carried him against his will. Fatebinder, is this really your first abduction? Not sure I like the tone of your voice.
I'm not sure I like the tone of your face. What's done is done. At least, you know, the Oathbreaker's dead. Days in a total loss. Alright. Return to Fake Limp. I didn't realize I was supposed to take him alive. Guess I should have read quests. Well, I want to do that one first, but I think I'm going to end this episode here. Thanks for watching, guys. And as always, we'll see you next time.